welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, Miss Khrissy, Christina with... Let's try this again. Christina with a K. Hey, Christina with a K. Hey, hey, hey girl, hey boy, how you doing? How you feeling? Today in this video, y'all, we are doing something that I wanted to do for a while now. I wanted to give you guys some wig essentials of what to do basically when you're starting out wearing wigs. So I get asked this question a lot and I'm like, do you guys watch my videos? I feel like this video is necessary for anybody that is interested in wanting to wear wigs or get into wearing wigs and has no idea where to start with buying products. So these are things that I had to figure out over time, and you know, you buy things here, you buy things there. But this is just an overall guide of things that are needed if you want to be in the wig life gang, because it's a nice gang. Okay, so if you're new here, I do a lot of wig reviews on this channel. I do a lot of synthetic wig reviews. I do some human hair. So I'm going to tell you guys things that I think are necessarily specifically for installing these wigs. I mean, whether it's synthetic, human hair, I think these things are absolutely a must. And when you start installing the wig, you're like, hold up, I don't have that. I don't have this, I don't have that. So I think this video is going to help you with getting the install together. So before we jump into it, give this video a thumbs up if you're interested in content like this, and definitely subscribe because like I said, I do a lot of wig reviews, I do some makeup, I do some skincare. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing on the list, I don't want to hold you guys up too long. Let's start with the prep. Prepping the wig is important depending on which kind of wig you're wearing. So if you're going to do a human hair wig, prepping it is important. And with that said, the wig is going to come to you straight from the factory. It's nice to go in and co-wash or shampoo your wig. So a shampoo or co-wash is really good for a human hair wig. A good shampoo, the Aussie Moist shampoo and conditioner is pretty good, or Brandywine shampoo and conditioner for synthetic wigs. You don't have to prep synthetic wigs, but that's for after. We'll talk about that. So going with a nice shampoo and conditioner or co-wash, that's the prep. Bleaching the knots. On a human hair wigs, some of these wigs you're going to get, and the knots are going to be either kind of big or they need to be bleached. And this is synthetic wig, y'all. So y'all don't say nothing about nothing. Anyway, but bleaching the knots on a human hair wig, it's going to create more of a scalp-like effect on your wig. So bleaching your knots, you can go in. I gotta hold this. Y'all. I've been working on this video for a while. So you go in with your powder and your developer. If you're not comfortable doing that, do not do it. The powder and developer work together. So a developer, anywhere from like 20 to 30 developer works. But just keep in mind, the higher the developer, the longer the knots are going to take to turn. So I do like to go in with like a 30 developer if I do have to bleach my knots. You're also going to want a little bleach bowl if you do choose to go in and bleach your knots. Having a bleach bowl or any kind of bowl like that with an applicator definitely does help, because then you'll just be scrambling with bowls in your house, but they're not that expensive. So I'll leave links below to all this stuff where you can purchase it. Now, when you want to create a kind of more realistic hairline on a synthetic wig, definitely go in with some lace tint spray or some powder. That's going to create more of a scalp effect on the wig. So whatever your skin tone is, get a powder or foundation to match your skin tone, and that does create that same effect on a synthetic wig versus a human hair wig. All right, now let's talk about some application. So before you install your wig, you're going to want a wig cap. I like wig caps because it helps with the snags. I wear my hair pretty flat. It's nice to have a flat base when installing your wig, because if you go in bulky, your hair is going to look bulky. It's not going to look as flat and close to your scalp, and that creates more of a realistic look. So I do like to go in with about 10 braids. Sometimes I do 2, sometimes I do 4, but I do like to cornrow my hair all the way back. If you don't know how to cornrow, put some regular braids in there and just make sure it's sleek and it's down and it's flat. Then you go in with a wig cap. I like to go in with a wig cap on top of that, and the reason why, the combs on the wig tend to snag and you don't want that, and then it's also creating a flatter wig, and that's what we're trying to create. I also do like to go in with a wig grip. A wig grip, boop, This is going to help your wig if you don't want to go in with glue, and it also keeps your wig from sliding back. Sometimes you put these wigs on and your wig be back here by the mid-afternoon, you know, but a wig grip helps with security. So a wig grip is really nice to use. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is a Velcro wig grip right here, and you just put it around your wig and it's going to help with that wig sliding. They have wig grips that have lace in the middle, and they have some that have lace going all the way across. Wig grips do help, and they have silicone ones. I've tried it, but it's really snug to my head and I get headaches. So use whatever wig grip you like. And as far as the cap goes, I do like a black wig cap because it doesn't create that line of demarcation on your wig when you install it. You don't see the line if it's brown. Some people do go with a skin tone wig cap, so use whatever wig cap works best for you. So now let's go ahead and talk about some tools that we need when installing our wig. So you're gonna need a couple tools when you install these wigs. Like I said, again, these are things I had to figure out over time, and as I'm installing the wig, it's like, hold on, wait, I don't have that. So the first tool that I think that you need are definitely some clips. Having clips on board are going to help you. You want clips that look like this. I like these alligator clips. And I also like these silver clips right here. The reason you want clips is when you're installing your wig, you're gonna have to push the wig back. You need to hold the wig back. So that's why having clips are gonna help with that install and holding the hair in place when you're trying to install the wig. So having clips on board is needed. Tweezers. Oh, so some people tweeze their wig and some people don't. Tweezing your wig creates more of a realistic hairline. Some of these wigs come really straight, like this one that I just reviewed. Check it out right here. This one right here, it's okay with the hairline. Sometimes tweezing up the hairline just creates more of a realistic look, and that's why having a good set of tweezers is good. Anything sharp, you don't want dull tweezers because you're gonna be pulling nothing. Scissors. So you want some good scissors. You want some sharp scissors. When you're cutting your lace, you can use scissors, or you can either use an eyebrow razor. So on these wigs, you're gonna have a lace that comes on it, and you're gonna cut your lace, and you want to have some nice sharp scissors. Using eyebrow scissors or regular scissors, I like some really sharp because if it's dull, it's not gonna cut the lace right, and it's just gonna be all janky, and you don't want all that. Shears. This is something too that, again, I had to figure out over time, but some cutting shears. Sometimes with the wig and thinning out the wig, you want some thinning shears. You want some shears that are really sharp because some of these wigs, they come too thick and some of them need to be thinned out. So having some nice cutting shears are really good, or a comb to like razor out the wig is really good, but that does help with having that on board. A comb, a rat tail comb. You want a rat tail comb. So the rat tail comb helps with application. It helps with parting the wig. You want a rat tail comb. A good one. This one is not my favorite. So I do prefer rat tail combs that are kind of more like this. I find over time that having a rat tail comb that has like this kind of end to it is a little bit better with helping part the wig and all that. Sometimes these little plastic ones, they get stuck in the wig and all that stuff, but use whatever works best for you. But a rat tail comb is definitely needed. A brush. You would want a brush to detangle this wig. So I go in with this detangling brush right here. You can use whatever brush you like. I also go in with a Denman brush. That helps with detangling the wig. Especially with these synthetic wigs, you're gonna want a brush to detangle this wig throughout the day and with install, because they do get tangly, they do get frayed, and having a good detangling brush is neat. So some bobby pins. Bobby pins are good for styling your wig. Sometimes if you don't want to fully install the whole wig, you can put some bobby pins on the side, and that helps with kind of securing the lace on the side. But bobby pins are just good for styling, so it's good to have bobby pins on board. Now let's talk about adhering the wig. Let's talk about putting the wig on. So there's a couple ways to adhere your wig. You can adhere your wig with glue. You can adhere the wig with some adhesive. I like to go in with some adhesive spray. That way you can take the wig off at night. I don't like to sleep in my wigs, especially synthetic. I do not sleep in my wigs. So there are different kind of lace adhesives out there. Definitely check out that video that I posted about my top and lace adhesives. It's right here linked in the cards. But there's so many ways that you can adhere the wig. Like I said, you can go in with some glue, some lace blonde glue. Some people like that, but glue is going to last you a little bit longer. It's going to last you a couple weeks versus if you use adhesive, it's going to last you like 2 to 3 days, but if you take it off every night, the adhesive comes off with water. My go-to is bedhead spray. I absolutely love that adhesive. As you guys see, this wig is secure, and when I'm ready at night, put a little bit of water and it comes right off. Or some people do love this Ebin New York Wonder Bond adhesive spray. This lasts a little bit longer, but if you want more details on these lace adhesives, like I said, definitely check that video out. You're gonna want a blow dryer. A blow dryer is for after you apply the adhesive. You're gonna want to spray it down before you apply the next thing that I'm gonna mention, which is an elastic band. This elastic band creates a melt effect on the wig. You keep this on for a couple, maybe 10 minutes, and it's going to create that illusion of the wig being melted more to your scalp versus if you didn't have the band. You can use a scarf, but I do find that these elastic bands help. I like the ones with the Velcro at the end. Those are my new go-to. You can get these elastic bands at like Joann's or off Amazon, but I do like these elastic bands right here with the Velcro at the end, because these Velcro ones, you don't have to tie it. Alcohol. You're gonna want some rubbing alcohol. So after you put on this adhesive, all this glue, there's gonna be some residue on the wig, and having rubbing alcohol is going to help removing that residue. So you want some rubbing alcohol. Edge control. Edge control is good for creating those baby hairs. Sometimes with synthetic wigs, it's hard to create baby hairs, so you might need to go in with some gel. The edge control definitely does help with creating those swoops. So a good edge control is nice. I like this one right here, this olive oil edge control hair gel, but use whatever works best for you. And also with adhering the wig, you're also going to want some got-to-be glue gel. So I did tell you guys about the adhesive sprays, but this gel right here, sometimes on the sides of the wigs, if you want a longer, firmer hold, going in with some got-to-be glue gel is going to secure it. It's going to create like a glue effect, but it's not glue. And it's going to last a little bit longer. It's going to hold it like glue, but it's not. All right, let's talk about some wig styling and maintenance. So to maintain the wig, you are going to want some synthetic wig spray. I have found that synthetic wig spray definitely makes or breaks the wig. This is a synthetic wig, like I told you guys, that I have on, and I noticed that using a synthetic wig spray has totally changed the game of the synthetic wig. I like this Ebin New York 5-second detangling spray right here. Any detangler for your wigs, but I also do like this synthetic awesome wig spray. I've been using this one for a long time, and this is pretty empty, and I actually just went in and repurchased another one. I was using this one after this one was running low, but this one runs out a little bit too quick for me, so I went back and I purchased this awesome synthetic wig spray. But any synthetic wig spray is going to help. It's going to help with conditioning the wig. It's going to help with getting out those tangles, those snags. It's going to help. And on top of that, going in with a little bit of serum. So I've been using a lot of different serums on this channel, but this Garnier Fructis serum is my go-to one right now. This one is a little bit thinner in consistency, so I feel like it's really good with these synthetic wigs, and it helps with the snags. It helps with gliding your hands through the fibers. It just helps with maintaining the wig. You're also going to want a water bottle. A water bottle is needed sometimes with these synthetic wigs too. If you don't feel like using wig spray, go in with a little bit of water and serum, and that's definitely going to help. It's going to help with like if you need to wet your curly wigs. Having a water bottle on hand is so good, and I like this one because it's a constant mist. Look at that mist.
Whoa, that's fire.
So this is a good investment for your wig. Another thing that's needed is a wax stick. I like this wax stick from Care. This is a good wax stick right here. This is going to help with all those flyaways. It's going to help with keeping the wig in place. It's a good investment. As far as mousse goes, if you're doing a curly human hair wig, you're going to want some mousse. You're going to want some setting spray. I like Lotta Body, and I also like this one right here. I'm sorry, I can't find it, so I have to put a picture. I like this one right here. It's really good for your curly human hair wigs with getting the curls defined. Also, some dry shampoo. Dry shampoo is something that I did not realize that you need. If you are a synthetic wig wearer, you're gonna want some dry shampoo, because sometimes these wigs come a little bit too shiny, and having a shiny synthetic wig is not the business. You don't want to look fake. So having some dry shampoo helps because it's going to reduce some of the sheen and it's going to tone it down. So dry shampoo is a must. And you're also going to want some curling cream. I like that for a little bit of moisture with my curly human hair wigs. Any curling cream works, but I do like this one in particular. And last but not least, oh, we're getting to the end of this list. This is a long list, y'all. It took me so long to write this list.
You serious?
But these are things that I think are definitely going to help you with wig application where you don't have to keep running to the store, okay? So the last thing is some tools for styling. You're going to want a flat iron. A flat iron is going to be needed with, if you want to straighten out your wig. You're going to want a curling iron or a curling wand. Those are for my human hair wigs when they're straight and you want to curl it up. Having a curling wand or a curling iron on board is needed. Flexi rods. Flexi rods are if you have time. If you have time and you don't feel like using the curling wand, use some flexi rods. Flexi rods are really good. Going with a lot of body setting lotion and use some flexi rods and set it overnight and watch the magic happen. A mannequin head. Oh my goodness. A mannequin head is something that I didn't realize I needed until I started doing this a little bit more. Having a mannequin head is so good because you can actually put the wig on. You can prep the wig before it and you can just put it on after you're done. But a mannequin head is going to help with wig styling before you install the wig. So a canvas mannequin head is good. A styrofoam one is more for display, but a canvas mannequin head is definitely something that I noticed helps. And you can get a tripod, a whole tripod setup if you want for your mannequin head, or if you have a table, get something like this. This was my very first holder for my mannequin head and it just went straight on my table and it held the mannequin head. So if you're not ready for a tripod, get something like this, girl. Don't worry, I'm gonna leave all the links below. And also you're gonna need a hot comb. You're gonna want a hot comb to kind of flatten out the wig as you install it and create more of a realistic scalp-like effect. So having a hot comb is very important. It's a must. And also a wig hanger. This is something that I had to figure out. Like, it's just really helpful when you want to shampoo your wig. You just put it in the shower and you hang your wig and it's great. And last but not least, a diffuser. Something that I recently got introduced to with my curly wigs. It makes a difference with installing because it really helps with defining those curls. I forgot to mention this rubber broom. It's been a lifesaver with using it right before I vacuum so my vacuum doesn't get clogged. I'll leave a link in the description. And I also wanted to mention these wig storage bags. They're really good for human hair wigs and also if you want to use it for your synthetic wigs if you want to throw the box away. Great storage option. So that's pretty much everything that I think is needed when you're first getting started as far as wig essentials goes. If you like this wig, I did do a wig review on it because I do wig reviews on this channel, so I'll leave a link in the description box. I think that was a pretty thorough list. Y'all let me know what you think about this video. If you think this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye.